A problem I had with my battery charger for my camera is I didn't know the status of the charging. Is the battery at 15%, 80%, 99%? It was either a red light while it was charging and a green light when it was done. This didn't really fit my needs. I want to see the voltage of the battery so I know when the charging process is almost complete. So in this video we're gonna transform this charger to include a voltmeter. This is the voltmeter that I'm planning on using. It's very simple, very cheap. It's just red plus, black minus. To disassemble the battery charger, you first need to find the hidden screws. You can feel it with your fingernails, they're under the sticker. It should have been noted that there are no clips, you can't split the case, which was one of my first impressions. But this is how you disassemble it. You carefully remove the sticker, because I want to keep the original look of the charger. And there we have one screw that we need to remove. And now I need to remove the second screw, which is under the other side. And now we should be able to split the case and open it. And now we have 4 screws in each corner that we need to remove. At this point the charging slots are loose, so we have to be careful they are not falling out. So what I think is that we will install the voltmeter in one of the slots. Since I'm only going to charge one battery at a time, I don't really care for the other slot. So we'll tape off the slot we're going to use. Now we'll plug in the charger. This is done to figure out where we have voltage and where we will connect our voltmeter to. So we put the voltmeter into DC mode because we want to measure DC current. We will now measure the black and red wires to see if the polarity is correct and also what voltage we have. So we have around 4.2 to 4.6. This number shouldn't go above 4.2, but I think it fluctuates because there's no battery connected. Now we can remove the wires from the side that we're not gonna use. They're just in the way. So we desolder them. And finally we can desolder the thicker wires. So the idea now is to modify the charging slot to be able to fit the voltmeter. Right now it doesn't really fit, so we have to modify it. So it's time to put on the safety glasses because we're gonna use the Dremel. We're gonna cut away the screw holes. And of course, it still doesn't fit. So my new plan is to maybe cut out the back side of the charging slot for easier placement. Now we'll use a pencil to mark out where we need to cut. And just like that we have a perfect fit. It fits very snugly. And I think it actually looks very good. So let's assemble this and see how it turns out. So I'm not going to use the charging LED anymore, so I'll remove it. And wow, now we actually have a hole. So I think we'll redo that step. And what we can do instead, just we cut the wires because we're not gonna use it. And that actually turned out better than I thought. So let's assemble the screws so it doesn't fall out. Okay, what we're going to do now is connect red to red. These are the wires that go to the battery slot. And now we will connect the black wire to the black wire. Simple as that. And now we can install the final screws that we left out. The final piece of the puzzle, the back plate. It just fits like that, and we screw in the 2 screws. And there you have it. One thing that bothered me is that the LED is white. I think it would really look better if it was black, so I'll just use a paint marker. Alright, we have the battery and we have the battery cable connected, and we can see the voltage of the battery. How cool isn't this? And it was quite easy to do, and so can you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.